Srimati Sunita ji, CEO Times, Strategic Solution Times Group, Sri 𝑵𝒆𝒃 MD and CEO Mahindra Logistic, my friend Mr. Shashikiran Shetty, founder and chairman of All Cargo Logistics, Alok ji, Bansal ji, respectable dignitaries and dear friends. The logistic cost is very important. Particularly the country like India, where we are the fastest growing economy in the world, the most important factor is how we are going to reduce our logistic cost. Today in the world, the logistic cost in China is 8% as compared with the GDP. In the USA and European countries, it is 12%. And in India, it was 16%. But now the things are moving fast. Just I am giving you the example. The latest survey, which was from IIM Bangalore, IIT Madras and IIT Kanpur, that already indicates that our logistic cost is reduced by 6%. Now, as far as this survey is concerned, it is 10%. And I am confident by making new routes and change in fuels, our logistic cost will be in single digit, that is 9%. And up to end of this year, it will be 9%. And that is to be great opportunity for the trade and business to increase our export and increase our manufacturing activities in the country. There is a lot of impact of logistic cost on GDP. When there is 1 rupees investment in the infrastructure, the GDP rise by 3.21%. And MSCB, they are getting maximum benefit from that. It is to be great pleasure for me that before 3 to 4 years in this hotel, it was a time of some program, some convention was there. I declare that within 5 years, we will reduce our logistic cost to single digit. And it is really a great pleasure and pride for me in this direction. Really, it is a good achievement for our government to reduce the logistic cost. From industry to market, it is reduced by 3%. From industries to consumer, it is reduced by 1.33%. And the transport, it is 5.2%. And distance, it is reduced by 3.2%. The ITS system, there is a saving of 10 to 12% in the fuel. Now, you already remember the past history that previously there was a toll collection manually. After that, we launched that FASTag. And now we are going to start the system by which you don't need to stop anywhere and by which there will be no delay, nothing problem is there, and it is also most important thing as well, it is going to reduce our fuel cost. At the same time, it is going to reduce our logistic cost. The crash barrier system which was already there, now we are converted into special scanners and cameras by which they can catch the image of FASTag and the number plate, and where you enter and where you leave, on the basis of that distance, only you have to pay the toll. So you don't need to stop anywhere. There will be no system or any obstacle in the road system now. So this is also the great thing. And the most important thing is, now the fuel is the most important thing. We have already import of 22 lakh crore we are spending for import of the fossil fuel. It is economically a big challenge, but at the same time, it is pollution point of view, it is to be a very big problem for the country. So today, I am confident the government is encouraging alternative fuel and biofuel. the ethanol, methanol, biodiesel, bio-LNG, CNG, electric and hydrogen. It is a really great pleasure for me that in this program I am with my car. The name of the car is Mirai from Toyota, and which is on 100% hydrogen. So the hydrogen is the fuel for the future. And today we are the importer of the energy, but within 6 to 7 years we will be the exporter of the energy. And that is to be very significant thing. It is not only economic point of view, it's a saving. But I am just giving you the example. I got afford to launch the CNG motorcycle of Bajaj scooter in Pune. The Raju Bajaj was telling me the cost of 1 kilometer in the petrol motorcycle is 2 rupees 40 paisa, and for CNG it is 1 rupees. Now the LNG is the fuel which is available, CNG is the available. As compared with LNG, the cost of the LNG and average is concerned, we are going to save 45 to 50% cost in LNG and 60 to 65% in CNG. And after that, now this is the time that there are a lot of electric trucks. Already people are manufacturing and now they are going to launch their trucks into the market. So it is to be a great thing for the country that we are going to use electric trucks. In this hotel, just 2 months before, I got offered to launch a hydrogen truck from Tata. The two trucks from Tata, they was on hydrogen fuel cell, and one was IC engine where we are using hydrogen. So we have already started a project of 600 crore in the 10 highways in the country where Tata, Volvo, Ashok Leyland, IOC, HPCL, all are there. And this is the first pilot project where hydrogen fuel stations are there, and now the trucks will run on the hydrogen as a fuel. So today the total scenario is going to change. Change in the fuel is not going to reduce only pollution, but it is going to reduce the logistic cost. Today, the way in which our automobile industry is changing, it is really a pride for the country. When I taken charge as the minister, the size of the industry was 13 lakh crore and our number was 7. After 4 months before, we surpassed Japan, and now in the world our number is 3rd. The first number is USA, having the size of 78 lakh crore. Second number is China, their size is 47 lakh crore, and India, it is 22 lakh crore. Now the way in which our automobile industry is really doing excellent job. In two-wheelers, our 50% production of Bajaj, TVS, Hero and Honda, the whole is export. Even the company like Tata, Mahindra, their electric cars are very popular. Now waiting list is there. And at the same time, in the world market also, the export potential is very high. This is the industry which is giving maximum revenue as a part of GST to the state and central government. This is the industry which is very important as far as Atmanirbhar Bharat mission is concerned, because this is the industry which have got maximum export. And this is the industry which is up till now create 4 crore 50 lakh jobs. At the same time, this industry is very important because all the reputed brand available in the world, now they are in India. Just 20 days before I got offered to meet with the chairman of the World Mercedes company, and he was telling me that now we are going to shift our all manufacturing in India, and our idea is to export all cars from India to the whole part of the world from India. So in the truck, buses, electric buses, tractors, already Mahindra has got big export. Now in the two-wheelers, every time it is going to increase. So this is the industry which is very important as far as growth is concerned. The dream of Prime Minister to make India as Atmanirbhar Bharat, $5 trillion economy. And now the mission is to make India as 3rd largest economy in the world. I am very much confident that by reducing logistic cost, we are going to increase our export, and increasing export, we are going to create more jobs, and that is to be very important. By creating more jobs, we can eradicate the poverty. Regarding the logistic cost, the most important thing is the quality of the roads. Today, I am very happy that we have a special program. Actually, when I was shipping minister, we have planned for Sagar Mala project costing 16 lakh crores. At that time, our budget was 800 crore. But by using the strength of the ports, we have planned this Sagar Mala project of 16 lakh crore, and now, up till now, we have completed the project costing 12 lakh crores. And now, we have a scheme in NHI, that is port connectivity. We have got 120 schemes. Kilometer distance is 3,500, and 1,20,000 crore we are spending on that. And that is the reason that port connectivity is going to improve. That is very important. The NH connectivity to the port is very important because by taking any type of material in the container, taking to the port, the time is very important and the fuel cost is important. And after taking to the port, the efficiency of port is very important. At the time when I was minister, we have taken special measures as compared with the Singapore port, Dubai port, the best practices in the world by which we have already adopted, by which Mr. Shetty is here. He will tell you, our turnaround time is now reduced by 40 to 45%. And that efficiency is also very important. The transport cost is reduced by 25%. That is very important. And this is going to be useful for MSME and our industry. At the same time, on the port, the godowns, cold storage, container fresh stations, inland container depot, already there is a big increase in demand for all this facility. We are making multimodal hub. In Katra, the costing 1,200 crore, we are going to start a multimodal hub there. Then in Jogidhopa, in Assam, where Brahmaputra is there, airport is there, railway is there, and road is there, that multimodal hub. That facility is now completed. At the same time, in Maharashtra, we are making dry port, satellite port, in Wardha, Sindhi, then Nashik and Jalna. Now, any for export and import, you don't need to go to the port. So this type of new schemes which you are going to already, we have developed, by which under Pradhan Mantri Gati Shakti Yojana, we are specially taking review and what is to be the need, where is the need, what type of minerals, what type of materials, where is the demand, where is the export, where is the requirement for that. On the basis of that, we are planning for that. The MMLP, already in NHI, we are making the MMLP into 36 places in the country, where Chennai, Bangalore already is there, and that costing 2 lakh crore. That is in the process. And at the end of this year, at least 25 schemes we are going to complete. The Vadhavan port is very important. Regarding the logistic cost, the draft of the port is very important. Now in the whole world, they have the draft for 18 meter. In the JNPT, when I was minister, which is the third biggest container port in the world, where our draft was only 12 meter. Now at the time we have taken a decision to have, now it is 14 meter. But in 5 ports in India, we have Kandla port, Mudra port, then south area our ports are there. We are now already increased the draft up to 18 meters, somewhere it is 16 meter, and that is very important as far as the logistic cost is concerned. If the 18 meter of the draft is there, then we can receive the ship of 2,50,000 ton. And if it is 10 meter or 12 meter, we can only receive up to 1,40,000 ton. So there is the difference in the cost. When you are taking 2,50,000 ton of material, the cost is reduced. So that is the reason the logistic cost is very good. Then we are already developing. Now the JNPT is totally changed. When I was minister in Maharashtra in 95-2000, the situation was very bad. But today Atal Setu is there. Then we are now making one highway starting from going to Atal Bridge. After that, we are taking it to from that JNPT to Mumbai Pune Ring Road and Pune Ring to Bangalore. Then from JNPT to Bangalore will be maximum 5 hours. So that is going to change because that will be the entry for the South India. At the same time, Vadhavan Port work has already started. The 18-meter draft is there. We have already sanctioned the road of 3,800 crore, 8-lane greenfield for Vadhavan Port. And now, this is very important that in the container handling capacity, it is very important that we need to increase reduce the cost and reduce the time period for that. The Vadhavan Port and JNPT, their global competitiveness is concerned. It is to be the great opportunity for trade and business. We have 240 minor ports, and also they are with the state government, and we are also making the road connectivity to there. Even in this port in western side, the port from Jindal, what is the name of that port? Near after JNPT, it's a big port. And now we have railway connectivity and road connectivity is there in Konkan area. Huh? No, Dighi and other Sajjan Jindal's port, JSW. Jaigarh. So Jaigarh port has got the draft of 18 meters. Then Goa port. So today the way in which western side, eastern side, the way in which we are developing the ports, these are very important as far as our economy is concerned. Anywhere in the world, you can see, if the ports are good, the draft is good, then only it is to be a growth engine for that country. So we have now good ports, good connectivity, and at the same time, in the national highway, today the total scenario is changed. From Delhi to Dehradun, previously now it takes up to 8 to 9 hours, but after the end of December, it will be only 2 hours. There will be no flight between Delhi and Dehradun because the only 2 hours you can go to Dehradun. Then Delhi to Jaipur 2 hours, Delhi to Chandigarh 2.5 hours, Delhi to Amritsar 4.5 hours, Delhi to Katra 6 hours, and Delhi to Srinagar 8 hours. Chennai to Bangalore, previously it is 5 hours, but it is only then 2 hours up to end of December. Delhi to Bangalore to Mysore, it was 4 hours, but now it is 1 hour. And Meerut to Delhi, previously it was 4 hours, now it is 45 minutes. So the way in which total road connectivity change, we are developing big project costing 5 lakh crore, Delhi Mumbai Express Highway costing 1 lakh crore, then Ahmedabad Dholera, Bangalore Chennai, Delhi Amritsar Katra, Kanpur Lucknow. Kanpur Lucknow will be within half hour. Then Ambala Kotputli, Amritsar Batinda Jamnagar is completed, Raipur Visakhapatnam, Chittor Thachur, Delhi Dehradun, Durg Raipur Arnan, Surat Nasik Ahmednagar Solapur, that is Surat to Chennai. This is a very interesting thing. Yes, you go to Manali. From Manali to Rohtang Pass, previously it was 3 hours, now it is 8 minutes by Atal Tunnel, only 8 minutes. After that, you can go straightly to Ladakh Leh. We are constructing the road between the Himalaya, that is with the 8 tunnels. And coming to Ladakh Leh, then there is between to Ladakh Leh and Srinagar, there is a biggest tunnel in Asia is Jojila. 75% work is completed. And after Jojila, there is Jhedmore, that is Sonberg Tunnel, which is inaugurated by the Prime Minister. Coming to Srinagar to Jammu, we have planned to construct 36 tunnels, out of which 24 is completed, and by which near Katra, there is Delhi-Katra Express Highway, and after Katra coming to Amritsar, you can come to Delhi, and after Delhi, we are going to this Delhi-Mumbai Express Highway, and up to Surat. Then Surat, we are making new Green Express Highway, that is Surat to Nashik, Nashik to Ahmednagar, Ahmednagar to Solapur, Solapur to Kurnool, and Kurnool se Kanyakumari, Trivandrum, Hyderabad, Bangalore, Cochin, all south. Now you don't need to go to Mumbai and Pune and Solapur and Kolhapur. And this is going to reduce the distance between Chennai to Delhi by 320 kilometers. That logistic cost is going to reduce. Now you just take the example from Panipat to airport. It takes 3 hours. But within 3 months, there will be UR2 and the Dwarka Express Highway, and there is a artificial tunnel which is going through airstrip from the airport going to T3. It will be only half hour. Only half hour. So we are already working on the traffic congestion and pollution of Delhi, spending 1 lakh crore, and now we are adding also the project of 30,000 crore for Delhi. So the way in which the road infrastructure is now developing, it is going to reduce the cost. What my appeal to all of you? Don't go for diesel trucks. Think about alternative fuel and biofuel. This is the time. It is economically viable. Our policy is import substitute, cost effective, pollution free and indigenous. By accepting electric trucks, now in Nagpur we are going to start one pilot project. We have received the tender yesterday. That is the flash charging bus. The bus is charged for having capacity of 135 seats with the TV in front side, air conditioned bus, and the bus is charged with the flash charger for 40 kilometers. The flash charging technology is from Siemens and Hitachi, and rolling stock Tata and now IKEA, company from Pune. They are having collaboration with Skoda or some company from Europe. And the cost of this bus, the ticket rate will be less, 30% less than diesel bus. And more comforts are there. So the same way we are now thinking to plan the trucks on the same way, Delhi to Jaipur, Delhi to Amritsar. And it is going to reduce the cost. When you are spending 120 rupees for diesel, for CNG and LNG it is 50 to 60 rupees, and for electric it is 10 rupees. So in the fuel, there is a economic saving is there. So by adopting the alternative and biofuel, and hydrogen is the fuel for the future. Now we have hydrogen fuel cell bus, hydrogen fuel cell truck. Already Tata, Volvo, Leyland, all are in the process of making that. So this is the appropriate time that for the logistic point of view, you should select alternative fuel or biofuel. Don't go for diesel truck. Even you can take the trucks on CNG and LNG. I got appointed to launch the Blue Energy truck in Chakan in Pune. And the capacity of the truck for 1600 kilometer LNG, and the cost is 50 to 55% saving as compared with the diesel is there. So this is the important time for India. We are the fastest growing economy. We need to increase our export, and for that reason we need to reduce our logistic cost. I am assuring you, at the end of this December, this year, the logistic cost will be in single digit. It will be reduced up to 9%. And that is to be a great opportunity for trade and business and for the export. We are all with you. Whatever the problem you have, anytime don't hesitate, come to me. We will consider and resolve your problems. Once again, I am giving thanks to Times Group, and at the same time, all stakeholders who are related with the logistics, their future is bright. Only they need to select alternative and biofuel in the transport. And at the same time, roads are good, ports are changing, and opportunity in the world is, there are tremendous opportunities now. I always telling to people one important thing, that there are some people who convert problems into opportunities, and there are some people who convert opportunities into the problems. So it is up to you to take the advantage of the situation and to fulfill the dream of Honorable Prime Minister to make India Atmanirbhar Bharat. Thank you very much. Namaskar.
Thank you so very much, Shri Nitin Gadkari ji, Honorable Minister Sir, sharing such beautiful words with all of us here, and really once again reinforcing the importance of connectivity, the importance of quality of roads for a very seamless supply chain logistics management. And sir, very recently I took the Delhi-Mumbai expressway and reached Ahmedabad in less than 11 hours. And I think that in itself showcases how seamless journeys can be. So may I request all of you to once again put your hands together for sir. His vision and the way he and his team are working towards creating a change and making sure that we are a more agile, a more resilient India. It is under your leadership that we look forward to bringing to you all edition after edition of ET Edge SCM Summit. And like sir very rightly mentioned, that we have a room full of visionaries amongst us here, of people who are in that endeavor of, like he said, Atmanirbhar Bharat. Let's create a superpower amongst all of us right here in India. So once again, may I request all of you to please put your hands together for sir as we thank him for making our 12th edition so very special with his very, very kind presence, sir. It is indeed a pleasure having you join us here as we bring about resilient networks, limitless growth, a room full of leaders who are moving ahead in this endeavor, sir. We are humbled by your very, very kind presence. So I'd also like to share with you that amongst all the leaders here, we've created this edition to be one of the very best in this space and the industry, and we are so glad that you could be a part of it. Thank you.